right, welcome to what replaces the lesson that I'm sorry, technical difficulties, was not able to stay in the session on Tuesday. So this is to try and replace that. Here is the X marks the spot. There are a couple of ones that I wanted to go over with you because I was surprised at how many people were getting these wrong. We'll start with this one right here. What are all the terms in the expression 4mn plus m plus 5? There are three terms, everything separated by a plus or a minus. There we go. Those are our three terms. One of them, 5, is a special term because it is only a number, no variables. It is a constant. So three terms, one of them is a constant. The other one that quite a few people missed is this one right here, which we will work more on today. Which variable expression is a translation of the word phrase 3 less than the product of a number and 6? Remember, whenever we see a less than, we know we are going to be subtracting that number from whatever else is happening in the statement. So what else is happening? The product, we know we will be multiplying, of a number, that means variable, and 6. The product of a number and 6 minus 3. Last one, Max has pennies and nickels in his coin collection, which is an expression for the dollar value of his collection. That's what we're wanting. Dollar value is going to equal whatever we come up with, using P for pennies and N for nickels. So we know he's got some number of pennies and nickels in his collection and that they will equal some kind of value. Well, how much is a penny worth? It's worth 1 cent. 1 cent times however many pennies he has will be the value of all of the pennies. What about a nickel? 0.05. 0.05 times the number of how many nickels he has will give you the value of that amount. All right, on to new material. 2.013 to 2.03, we're going to be talking about equations. Remember what doing the lesson means. Doing the lesson means reading each screen of the lesson. It means interacting with the sample problems or the math casts. It means working the offline practice problems from your textbook. Then take the checkpoint. If you didn't do well on the checkpoint or quiz, remember quizzes you can take twice, checkpoints you can have unlimited retakes. So if you don't do well, go back and review. Come to live help. Send me a K-mail question. All right. An equation is some kind of a number sentence that indicates that the two things, the two quantities, are the same, that they have the same value. What does that mean? That means when you see the magic equal sign, whatever is over on this side has the same value of whatever is over on that side. They may look a little different, but they are the same. For example, if we have 3 plus 2, do these two sides have the same value? Yes, they do. And that's what that equal sign means. Even though that 3 plus 2 is broken apart, it has the same value as what is on the right side, that 5. Now here's something that may be new to you. The symbol does not equal. Basically, we've got our equal sign and we put a slash through it. So a statement like this, 2 plus 3, that's 5. 3 plus 3 is 6. We know that 5 does not equal 6, and we would use the does not equal sign. All right, if we'd been doing this live in class like I meant to have happen on Tuesday, we would have a head-to-head battle, but we can't in this format. So I will do a couple of them for you to illustrate how we would use these two symbols. For example, in this problem right here, we have a 3 times 6. According to PEMDAS, we would do that part first. 18 minus 4 is 14. This is a box here where we have to determine whether we're going to put the equals or the does not equal sign in. Now on the other side, PEMDAS tells us to take care of what's in the parentheses first. 6 minus 4 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. What symbol would we use? The does not equal symbol. Over here on the other side, again, according to PEMDAS, those no parentheses, there's no exponents, so we'll do multiplication. 10 times 7 is 70. 70 minus 3 is 67. We don't know what goes here yet, so, and there should have been a 10 there. That was a typo. 7 minus 3, it's in the parentheses. We'll do that first. 4 times 10 is equal to 40. What goes into the parentheses? In this case, we have 2 does not equals. So what if we are told it's equals? In this example right here, there's an equal sign telling us that it is equal. What's on this side will equal what's on that side. We're also told that x is equal to 6. All right, if x is equal to 2. If x really is equal to 2, let's insert it. 12 minus 7. I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not equal. Something is lying. What would we need to change to make that true? What if it is x is really equal to 3? In this case, 18 minus 7, 11 equals 11. X, in this case, does not equal to, x is equal to 3. So, true or false? Is this a true statement if x is equal to 1? Let's plug and chug. Let's insert 1 there for x. 6 plus 3, does that equal 15? I got a bad feeling. My gut's saying this is a no. That is not true. This is a false statement. Let's try one more. True or false? 15 is equal to 3, and instead of D, I'm going to insert 6. 15 is equal to 3 times 6 is 18. Does 15 equal 15? Yes, it does. This is a true statement. All right. If you haven't checked out this website yet, I highly recommend it. It is called Khan Academy. www.khanacademy.org. There is an amazing supply of short videos explaining mathematical concepts. You can go in and just search integers or solving one-step equations, which we will get to in about 2 months. And you can watch those videos, and then you can do practice problems. And those practice problems are great because you can click on I'd like a hint, and it will show you the next step until you see all the steps if you'd like. But it's a way to practice without knowing that your grade will be affected. So you can practice as much as you want. So check out Khan Academy. Khan is awesome. Unless, of course, it is this Khan. All right, a little bit for 2.05, 2.06. We will work on the story problems in 2.06 next Tuesday, so just a little bit of introduction. We've done a little bit of this already. In the last unit, we had translating words into expressions. Remember, that's just a fragment. When you have an expression, it can be like x plus 3 or 2x minus 7. That's an expression. Equations will have an equal sign, and I put those 2 underlines on purpose because equations will have equal signs. So we're just expanding those skills a little bit. And remember, what we are doing is we are translating from one language into another. We are translating from the language of written words into the language of math. So here's your little math decoder ring, so to speak. Whenever you see the word is, think equal sign. Whenever you see the word product, it means multiply. When you see the word sum, it means add. And when you see the word difference, it means subtract. So let's practice this a little. Looking at this first one, first strategy I do is I look for the is. That's where my equal sign is. 2. That was easy to translate that. I translated the word 2 into the number 2. Now, let's look at this other side. 7 less. So I know that whatever's happening, I'm going to be subtracting 7 from it. What's left? A number. And remember, mathematicians, when they don't know it, they put in a variable. Bingo! We did it. X minus 7 is equal to 2. 27 is, there's my equal sign, and I'm going to make 2 lines again. So 27, that's easy to translate. The product of 3 and a number. I know I'm going to be multiplying, and I'm going to be multiplying 3 times what? A number, something I don't know, x. 27 is equal to 3x. Number 9, 12 less than 6 times a number is equal to 3 times a number. Oh dear, that seems a little complicated, but we can make our way through it. Where's our is? It's right there. 12 less. I know I'm going to be subtracting 12 from something. 6 times a number. 6x is, there's my is equal to 3 times what? The number. Last one. The product of 2 and the quotient of a number and 4 is, there's our is. I know where that goes. Which side do I want to handle first? Ooh, they both look equally messy. So I'm going to start with this side. The product of 2, so I'm going to be timesing 2 times something. So there's my parentheses for whatever I'm timesing it by. Quotient, that means there's going to be some division. And I can write it this way or this way. Either one. The quotient of a number, we don't know it, so it's x, and 4, is equal to 3 less, I'm going to be subtracting something, 3 less than 10 times, 10 times what? That same number. Now remember I said we could write this 2 ways? I'm going to write it another way up here. So we could have said 2x divided by 4. Both of those are correct because they are equal in value. This way of writing x divided by 4 is the same thing as this way. Either one will work. Awesome. Have some practice. It takes practice to learn Spanish. It takes practice to learn Chinese. It takes practice to learn math. And this is translating, just like translating Donde está el baño? Or el baño, sorry. Yeah, it takes practice. So please practice these, decoding them, translating, and you will get better. If you have any questions, please come to Life Help. There are some practice problems in the textbook. Use those to help you prepare for the quiz. In the meantime, here's something to make you smile, and we will be back on next Tuesday. Knock on wood that the tech gremlins are out of my system so that we can work on some story problems together.